is good.
Okay, and then press the right button to do this one.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're all set. To throw it, change gears, you can adjust it here. Make sure your foot's on the brake, and then throw it in reverse. You just pull it up.
So reverse is pull up.
There, you'll see the R right here. So you're in reverse, and then we'll just back up real quick, and then we'll pull out. So you get and you have your rear view camera as well, so you can see where you're going.
I see.
And then throw it in a drive. You just pull it down. There you go. You're in drive. And hear how quiet it is?
Yeah, I don't hear that.
Yeah. 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 Let me just check something. Okay. So this is all your touch screen. You got all your functions here. You get your radio, your navigation. You can connect your phone as well.
So just go straight.
Go straight, and then we're gonna turn up this ramp after this guy passes. Gonna pull up. Yeah, it's busy today down here.
Yeah, a lot of people today. The
sun
is out.
Yeah.
California, Newport Beach sun.
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone comes out of hiding.
Shopping day.
Yeah. It's a nice day to walk around. So we're gonna go up to this stop sign, and then we're gonna make a right. Okay, make a right here. And there's a lot of cool things with this car. It's all voice activated, so you can tell it which song you want it to play. You can tell it where you want the navigation to go. It's really easy to use. Keep going straight. Really easy to use navigation system. Radio's there.
And you have the music too.
Yep, and then so if you want to, depending on what you want to listen to, you just go to browse, and then if you can listen to your AM, FM radio, you can listen to satellite radio, and that car actually comes with something called Slacker radio, which is much like Pandora. So you just tell it a song. You're going to want to get over in the right lane, and then we're going to make a right onto PCH. Not this light, but the next one. But yeah, let's get today's hits. Now let's turn the volume up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. And don't feel afraid to give it some juice if you'd like to see how the acceleration is. Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It drives really smooth. What do you think? You like it?
Yeah. It's really spacious.
Yeah. The back seat's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'll show you on Jamboree. Stay in this right lane here, and what you're gonna do, hopefully we get a stoplight, and I'll show you real quick.
So you can be hands-free, right?
Right, and but the way I explain it, it's really intended for highway driving. So if you're on the freeway, you can do it on the streets. It's just it's not as good as as effective. So I want you to get in the after we get going here. Try to get in the middle lane for me, which is just one lane over. Okay? And then there's a little knob. I'll point it out to you real quick. It's right here, this little knob. Okay? And just double pull that. Yep, and then let go.
Oh.
Oh, you touched the steering wheel.
Huh?
Do it again. Okay, let go. And watch, it'll turn for you. So it's activated right now. And watch, it'll take this turn for you. Don't worry.
Oh my.
See? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I touch it. So don't touch, right?
Yeah, it'll drive for you. You want to be able to, like, you know, you'll see, now you're driving. When you hear that, you're driving. And it's still on cruise control, but you have, so the reason I tell you what I want to show you is, okay, go a little slower and pull it right now.
Pull. Twice.
So yeah, just use your brake for us. Let me just check something real quick. So we're gonna put that max length, and what we're gonna do is once these guys get going, we're gonna double pull it. You'll see two things up here, and when you have both those, that's when you're allowed to autopilot. And then you'll see right here, you'll see blue lines. That means you're activated. Okay. If you don't see that, you're still steering. Okay. And we can't activate it right now, but once we get going, they'll be able to. But it's not going to stop at a light unless there's a car in front of you. So. And
it knows when to stop.
Right. So do it now. Double tap it. Okay. Now watch. It's going to stop. It's going to slow down for you.
And I don't have to press the gas pedal.
Correct. It'll stop.
Oh,
Watch. Yeah. See? So I want you to hold the wheel through the intersection because there's no lines.
Yeah.
It's not as effective, but it'll regrade the line. See, and it'll now drive for us.
So it detects the line.
Correct.
So
yeah.
that's why it's better than the freeway.
Exactly. That's the main reason. So when you have a chance, I want you to take over the controls, and I want you to get over. There you go. We're going to make a right at the light. It's going to be around this bend here. Yeah, and then, so you have two ways to use the sunroof. You can do this. You can just open it wherever you'd like. Go all the way back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, and then you say you just want a little bit open, we can bend it out. Yeah. So what do you think so far? You like the autopilot?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
It'll drive for you. It'll stop. Imagine sitting.
I have it in my car, but I never use it.
Oh, do you?
It's just kind of make you nervous, you know. Yeah. You gotta get used to it, I think.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I always tell people, you know, if you have a Sunday off and you can get on the freeway and practice, because that's the best time.
That's really cool because you can like multitask.
Yeah, I mean you don't feel as guilty if you need to check your phone real quick. You know, the car's looking out for you and stopping. And I've actually I drive about 20 miles to work on a daily basis, and I take these home pretty frequently. And I get on the freeway and this thing drives me the whole way.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I love it. It's the most relaxing driving you'll ever have.
Nice.
Yeah, and your car's faster than that Aston Martin right there.
I like Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's awesome, isn't he?
Yeah. And so you can watch videos there too.
You cannot. That's the only thing you can't do. You can't watch YouTube or anything like that. That's actually.
They didn't allow that.
Yeah, that's actually illegal in California. So you can't. You're not allowed to do that. And then, no, sorry, I want you to make a right here on the MacArthur. What other cars are you looking at? Or is this just...
There's a G-Wagon.
The G-Wagon?
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016.
Okay.
It's really cute also, but the gas.
You gotta pay it.
Yeah.
So much in gas. I think it's like 10 miles to the gallon, I think.
And it's expensive. The car itself is also expensive.
Yeah.
But I've always liked Mercedes. I've had Mercedes and I like my cars. So,
Yeah.
But this is something that I might
Go with?
consider.
Yeah. You know what? A lot of our customers are Mercedes owners, and my father actually was looking at a S550, and he was deciding between an S550 and this car. And what really sold him was the fact that he never had to stop for gas again. That was like, you think about it, it's like you just
then I'm gonna have to cancel my Costco membership.
Yeah, that's what you're saying about it, right? Like
that's the only reason, really, I go there.
Yeah, because the gas is cheaper there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, the time, the money, it's like, he asks me all the time and makes fun of me. He's like, oh, how much are gas prices these days? Like, you know, he just pokes fun at me.
Right.
But that's a big factor. People like don't realize until they actually are doing it. They're like, they just never go to the gas station anymore.
But then the Mercedes is heavy, you know, like if you get into accident.
Yep. This is actually safer than Mercedes.
Really?
This is the safest car on the road.
It's also heavy.
It's very heavy. It's actually heavier than the Mercedes. And so like the way they track that is like the likelihood of injury in an accident or in a crash. This car has the lowest likelihood of you being injured in an accident.
Yeah, I drive a lot.
Yeah, so it's good to be safe. I mean, you know, you can never, like, that's, at the end of the day, like, that's the most important thing.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know where we're going next.
Is that the same, this much?
It is. They actually have an older car. That one's a 60 kilowatt hour battery, a 90 kilowatt hour. So we're like the biggest battery. They're the smallest one. They don't even make that one anymore.
How about for privacy? Like, I think some people are concerned with that. You know, like they know where your car is, and your office know where your car is. Is that right? Or
no. So you're the only one that has access. You're gonna make a left. The only one that has access to the tracking device. We actually don't store records of any of where your GPS tracking.
Oh.
We don't store any of those records, and I'll tell you why. If we did that, say people could subpoena us for that information. They could, like the government and the courts. You could go straight. Yeah. The governments would then ask us for information where you were, and the reason, so we don't want to be anything involved with that, so we don't store any of that data.
Oh, I see. So I got the wrong information.
Yeah. Only you have the ability to track your car. Make it right.
Oh, yeah. One of my friends said, why would you buy Tesla? You know, they track where you go. How's your privacy, you know?
Well,
so all computerized.
Well, and so is actually your Mercedes has the same functionality that we do.
Oh, really?
I
didn't know that.
Because your navigation system or your Sirius or your satellite radio, they track. I mean, they have the same information that we have. Ours is just on a fancy computer. You know, theirs is on a different. Theirs is on like a a clock radio compared to a computer. It's the same thing. They still are giving the same information. It's just displayed differently. Make a left here. So anything else? Any other questions about the car?
I definitely will consider it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to just soak it in.
I gotcha.
I want the SUV, so yeah, I think when that thing is really up and going and I hear all the reviews and all that, then and I would go for it.
Okay. Right.
Because that's a complaint in my family, you know. Like, you always have a small car.
Yeah. Tell them to drive. Yeah.
Are you being so cheap? You have a small car.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And make it right again.